Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello fellas, how was your day? I hope everything will be fine. In this occasion, I will tell a story of Prophet Muhammad SAW best friend. He is the second Caliph Umar bin Khattab. And the title of this story is Umar bin Khattab and Mother Who Cooked Stew. But before I begin the story, I will introduce myself. My name is Fadil Aliutama. I'm from branch Transport Politeknik of Indonesia-STTD. And let me begin the story. Once upon a time, in a little and remote village near Medina, there lived a widow with her daughter who suffered for hunger. It's a hard time for Medina because there's no rain for a year, failure harvest, many animals found dead, the color of the land become gray like ashes, and many people despair for food. And one day, the daughter feels really hungry, and she tells his mom, "Mom, I feel really hungry. Please, make some food for me." The daughter still crying and craving for food to her mother, but her mother just replied by, "Just wait for it longer. It hasn't ripened yet." The mother still sit beside the stove, stirring up the vessel again and again till down midnight. In the same day, Khalifa Umar and his best friend Aslam used to walk around the village near Medina. Soon, they heard someone who cried. And then, they came closer to the source of the sound. And after that, they found the source of the sound. It was a girl who cried for food to her mother. And then, they came to the tent, approached the mother. "Assalamualaikum. Why did she cry?" The mother replied the Caliph. "Waalaikum salam. She is hungry." The mother still cheering up the vessel. Hear the answer makes Khalifa Umar and Aslam stunned. Both of them were still sitting in their original place long enough, while the girl in the tent was still crying, and the mother kept stirring the face. The mother actions makes Khalifa curious, and he tells to the mother, "What are you cooking, oh mother? Why isn't your cooking matter?" asks the Khalifa. And the mother says, "Use yourself." He and Aslam immediately saw the content of the vessel, and then they were shocked to see the content of the vessel. Umar found himself in confusion. He's shocked. He looked out. The mother is cooking a stew. "What are you cooking a stew?" asked the Caliph. With annoying, the mother replied the Caliph, "I cooked this stew to entertain my daughter. This is the crime of Khalifa Umar bin Khattab. He doesn't want to look down wherever the people need fulfill or not. He is our leader, but he can't see the poor people who live in his village far from the city. He only distributes the food to the wealthy people. People who live in that city. Look at us. Look at us. I'm a widow and my daughter needs food. I asked her to fasting since I'm hoping the food will be coming in the evening. But there's no food until night. I collected small stones, put them into the vessel and filled the water. And I cooked to lie my child and my hope he will sleep in until morning. But she wakes up and cries for food. But what do I do? Really, Umar bin Khattab doesn't deserve to be a leader. He's unable to guarantee the needs of his people. Say, the mother didn't know what was before he was the Caliph Umar bin Khattab. Aslam had a time to reprimand the mother. However, the Caliph prevented it. And then Caliph shed tears and immediately he rose from his seat. And he asked to Aslam to go quickly back to Medina. Arriving in Medina, Caliph immediately went to Baitul Mal and took a sack of wheat. Regardless of fatigues, Caliph raised the grain sack and put them on back. And Aslam prevented it. "Oh Amirul Mu'minin, let me carry the sack." Aslam's sentence was unable to make Caliph calm. His face was red because he heard Aslam's words. And Caliph says to Aslam, "Aslam, don't put me into the hell. You will request me to carry this burden. Do you want to carry the burden on my shoulder on the day of vengeance?" Caliph said in a high tone. Aslam looked down at the words of Caliph Umar bin Khattab. While stumbling, the Caliph lifted the sack and they was delivered to the tent where the woman lived. After that, Caliph Umar asked Aslam to help him to prepare food. And then Caliph cooked the food by himself that the woman and her daughter will eat. The Caliph Umar immediately invited the poor family to eat after the cooking was cooked. Seeing that they could eat, Caliph feels calm. The food was exhausted and the Caliph said goodbye. He also asked the mothers to meet the Amirul Mu'minin on the next day. Say the good ones, tomorrow you can meet Amirul Mu'minin and you can meet me there too. Inshallah, he will surprise you, says Caliph to the mother. In the next day, the mother went to see the figure of Amirul Mu'minin. How shocked her to see the figure of Amirul Mu'minin is the man who cooked the food for the mother and her child. "I apologize. I have cursed you with a bad word and I'm ready to be punished," says the mother. Do you know what is Caliph replies to the mother? "You are innocent. I'm the one who is guilty. I seem to let the mother and child serve in my territory. How do I contain for this before Allah? Forgive me, mother." That's a big responsibility from the leader. I think that's all from me. I apologize if there's many mistakes from my appearance. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.